Hi. I'm just doing another voice note to myself here. I'm basically just gonna share my inner monologue with you. When I have a thought come up or something, I'd like to just record it and talk as if you guys are listening to me. That's what I'm gonna use for some of these videos. These are the things that I think about, and maybe I think about them too much, but it feels more productive actually putting them somewhere. I said in a previous video that I think the reason I'm feeling so depressed all the time is because I haven't been taking action. And it's kind of weird because at the same time, I'm the kind of person that when I make a decision, when I feel really clear on something, I'll act immediately. Like, I will know in my bones, this is the right thing, and I'll be wanting to make the change today. And I guess it just goes to show how much indecision I've lived in and how little I've known what I want. I think it's also rooted in perfectionism because I am so used to relying on my decisiveness to make decisions. But what do you do when you're not sure? If you're not sure, so then you don't take action, you're never really getting exposed to new information, whether it's trial and error or just putting yourself out there and having new things come into your orbit. So then you just sit there and ruminate over and over and over and over again. There's this level of perfectionism that I think is underlying that because I don't want to make the wrong choice. I feel like I need more information. I need all the facts. I need to know I can do it or execute. And it's not even that I want it to be perfect. It's like I feel paralyzed in knowing how to even start if I don't see a clear path. And it's really scary for someone who relies on that level of certainty and clarity to make decisions. And it can sometimes even feel self-abandoning to make a decision that I'm not clear about yet. But that's also a trap because years have gone by and I haven't done the things I wanted to do, mainly because I just haven't felt like I've had all the information, or I was waiting for a sign, or, the timing wasn't right. Like, whatever subconscious narrative has driven this, I don't know. But I'm trying to work on actually just having the self-compassion and the patience with myself to just try something and not be good at it, not know where it's going, and be okay with that and see it as something exciting and allow myself to look at it as an adventure because I'm putting myself out there. And maybe this is also like a consequence of COVID, just getting so comfortable doing nothing, staying isolated, and not being accustomed to putting myself in environments where I meet new people and new things happen. And maybe it's also part of growing up. Like, once I left university, I'm no longer on a day-to-day exposed to new things all the time, and I'm just living my life now. And in order to still have that type of variety in my life, I actually have to go out and source it myself. And I've never been that kind of person to source that. I'm not an initiator type of person. Even in my friend groups, I've been the friend that just was invited in by someone else. And so now their friends are my friends, and I've never really been the person to put myself out there and go and meet new people and go seek out new opportunities. And I see other people that do that, and there's a level of envy, not in a negative way, but there's a level of envy of what it seems like almost is carefreeness that they have, where they're not overthinking that type of interaction. Maybe it's a personality thing, maybe it's I'm more introverted or whatever, but I see people going out and doing things with what seems to be less fear or less self-consciousness, I guess. And they get invited to do things. They get invited to events and other things. And obviously, if you're not putting yourself out there, or maybe you're not in a job that is very social, you're just not going to have those same opportunities. And so I guess in a weird way, doing this social media thing is being able to tap into networking and putting myself out there, but from the safety of my own home, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a whole life I haven't lived that I'm supposed to tap into. And I'm hoping this is a pathway to that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling again, but maybe you can relate to this. Let me know if you've ever felt this way, or if any of the things I'm talking about resonate with you and like you feel like you've been held back in life for the same things or similar things. I feel like these are probably not unique human experiences. There's probably a lot of people that feel this way, but I think it's not something people talk about. So just having the vulnerability to just talk about this stuff, maybe I'll meet new people as well. So yeah, those are my thoughts of the day. I don't know if it's like super boring or if it's relatable. I guess we'll see. Bye.